This is the Daihatsu Taft and this is all thanks to the concept, which is very willing to allow me, which is very okay, wow, wow, okay. If you're interested in new, used, or recon cars, head on over to charcars.com and check them out. Hey guys, what's up? Beside me, I have yet another K car, which is the Daihatsu Taft, and this is all thanks to the concept, especially CCQ. Thank you so much guys for allowing me to take the car out, take it for a spin, and also review it for you guys. The Daihatsu Taft is also known as the Daihatsu Tafuto, and TAFT actually stands for Tough and Almighty Fun Tool, the Daihatsu Taft. Now, it is a crossover SUV styled K car, styled after the Waku Waku concept car. Yeah, it's the first time I actually heard of this Waku Waku concept car. It has a CVT gearbox, 64 PS with 100 Newton meters of torque. This one is 这个是不是 turbo 啊 660cc turbocharged. This is obviously a competitor to the M-Box, which I recently did a video on. So the M-Box was like one of the first type of boxy K cars that I saw, and then I saw this. Then I think this car is so much cuter and so much better looking than the M-Box. I'm so sorry, but I mean, do you not agree? I mean, okay, so just looking at it, the same like, you know, the front here is actually very short. So I'm 160, right? I'm taller than the car. How long is this car? It's about like 320 cm lengthwise. So guys, looking at the front, right, it has a very bodo look, and I really like cars with bodo look one. Very simple, very plain, nothing too abstract, but at the same time it blends very well together, and I must say this color combination, very nice, like very rugged, well put together. Dark, dirty olive green, yeah. Okay guys, if you look at just the headlights, I feel as though it's a Pokemon, because the animation, I can really see the car come to life. I really appreciate the design. For example, like you can see this, like the eyeliner, and there's like 3 lines here, which has continuity to the rear lights as well. And it's just very straightforward design. The bends, the curves, the one line here, and then you have like, this is obviously a space to put your number plate, fog lights. And this thing is very nicely designed. Your Daihatsu logo here, Taft, these claddings as well, all put in the right place I feel. Moving to the side of the car, as you can see, there's a color scheme going on. So for example, I don't want to call this chrome because it's not chrome. So the car just locked. As you can see, it's very sensitive. Wow. Very sensitive. As I was saying, color scheme, so there's like this matte kind of chrome color here. And then you have your black on the plastic parts and this green right here. And I think they have combined it very well together. I mean, even for the side mirrors, as you can see, it is green at the top and black at the bottom, sort of like a dual tone to it. I think very nicely done. At the top here, there's roof rails and you have an antenna at the top there. When you open the door, it opens, I wouldn't say 90 degrees, but a very close 90 degrees, maybe like 85 degrees, yeah? Wait. All the K cars are just so damn cute, I can't. Alright, looking at the tires, this is 15-inch tires we have here. Looking at the style of the rim, it feels like a tool that is in a toolbox. The whole design language of the car is very in sync. It's rugged, goes off-road. I think it goes off-road. It gives me the impression that it can go off-road, maybe light off-road lah, huh? I know there's a 4-wheel drive for this one, but I think this particular unit doesn't come with a 4-wheel drive. I'm just very impressed. Like, I have nothing much to say besides I really like it, because I really like it. And I think the combination of all the elements, including the color combination, the design language, is just amazing. Like, wait until we get inside. I'll show you. Moving to the back of the car, it gives me a very Jeep-like feel. Just opening this, it's hard. Like, you can sit here. I can fit. as you can see, I have geniusly locked myself inside. But yeah, I basically can fit, and it's nice enough that the back seat can fold so I can crawl out in a better way, you know. So yeah, kudos guys. Now if you remember, I mentioned about the front headlights having these 3 lines, and the continuity continues here in the rear lights, whereby you have these 3 lines. It's designed so nicely, so well. It's so nice and pleasing to the eyes. The car is like, love me. Only the driver and front passenger, whereby you can touch and you unlock. What's up guys? We are currently on the interior. Ooh, there's a little like Taft welcome here. Wow. Yeah, so even when I come in on the meter cluster, there's a little screen here that tells me that my 2 tires are facing to the right. Alright, so starting from the driver's side, as you can tell, I would say it's very similar to the N box. It just gives me the feel, for example, there's just a lot of compartments everywhere. A very cute, very practical car. It gives me that sense because wherever you touch, it feels like they're just trying to give you as much space and compartments as possible and make things as easy as possible. So for example, the steering wheel, and then you have like your buttons here. Very straightforward. You even have cruise control. You have your call button, so I'm guessing there's Bluetooth if there's like a call button right here, but unfortunately the infotainment system isn't here. So what happens with import cars, right, is that sometimes when they import it in, they will take out the infotainment system. Reason being that if you notice in my Copen video that everything was in Japanese, so even if you try to tweak it, I don't think you'll be able to use it in Malaysia. So if you want like a new head unit or whatever, then you can definitely just talk to D-Concept and they'll hook you up, confirm. So as you can see, there's like these orange thingies around kan. I don't know why they choose orange. I'm pretty sure there's a reason behind it, or it could be just random. There's orange around the aircon vents on the left and the right, and just this one, all the vertical aircon vents. Why? I have no clue. It's just, I guess, a design, sort of a design, which is quite nice because in the N box there wasn't really much of a design going on. It's just very practical, you know. But this one is like practical, a little bit of design, so very, very stylish kind of car. Yeah, and even in the meter cluster here, there's like the orange borders going around. I like it. I like it a lot. Best thing to me is the cup holders by the aircon vents. Number 1, keeps your drink cold. Number 2, when your phone is overheating, like when you use Waze a lot under the hot sun, you can just put it there, and it is like a phone holder as well. Yeah, so you don't have to get an extra phone holder. The other thing, there's just compartments everywhere and everything is just so easy. So for example, here's just everything that has to do with the aircon, and then you have your aircon vents, you have your hazard light button here, gear knob, 12-volt power socket, heating seats because in Japan it gets cold, and then you have your USB port, 2.1 amp, and then you even have a hook here to like tap out stuff. Your teh tarik hook is there, you have places to put stuff. I feel like this wasn't necessary. So in the N box, if I remember correctly, there was no glove compartment, it was just a compartment there. But this one, they purposely made this opening to be like a glove compartment, but I felt like they could just leave it open. But then again, it's good also because you can hide more stuff there. So in the middle here, I felt like they didn't need to put this here, but they decided to put this thing in the middle here, I guess to separate both sides. Like in the N box, it was just a whole seat, which I think was pretty nice. Like you had more space and you had more leg area, more thigh area, but this one they decided to put a partition. With the partition here, you can put more stuff here as well. And you have your handrest here. Again, you open from this side, you can put stuff. It's really not that deep, but at least it's something where you can hide stuff. Honestly, I don't think my phone cannot even fit. Okay, so the other thing that I really appreciate, and actually there are a few things that I really appreciate, is number 1, the seat design. So the seat design also gives a very army feel, like, and it goes very well with the whole design language of the car. I remember this being super huge in the N box. It's not here. You have your lights here, and everything feels very good. It's hard plastic for sure, but you know, if I just touch it, the travel is nice, not too short, it's lengthy enough, you know, when you press. And even the aircon vents, it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's going to break anytime soon. Appreciate. At the side here also, you have compartments to put like bottle, but I don't think it can fit a 1.5 litre bottle. No, cannot. That's you moving. No powered seats, but I don't think we really need powered seats. This is what is installed for the front. Let's head to the back. Also, another selling point, sunroof, guys. Can open or not? Can open? No, cannot open. Hot, close. Want to stargaze? open. Amazing. Alright, we are at the back now. Now I want to ask y'all, do y'all see anything like different from the front? Do y'all notice anything? No? Okay, I'll fill you in a bit later. Let me just carry on with the back first. So as you can see, this is my headroom. Definitely not as tall as M-Box. M-Box is like ample amount of headroom. You have so much leg space, 160, so much headroom. It's a very comfortable four-seater. I don't think it is supposed to sit 5 people. It can, but I don't think it's meant to because you only have 4 seat belts. So very comfortable. Cannot move the seats. It's not reclinable. It's reclinable. A bit upright. Can put 2 bottles at the side here. Boot space. Now the boot space, of course, again, it's not so much. But I think should be enough. Maybe you need to like squeeze some luggages here and there. Unfortunately, I cannot test the sound system, so sorry. Because yeah, there's no infotainment system. I cannot do anything. So the weird thing that I wanted to show you, and I'm not sure if you noticed, is that the front doors are actually black, but the back doors are actually grey. I don't know why. I've been thinking, we've been thinking about it, and we don't know why. Even the seats, it's grey. I think they intentionally did it. I think it's a design thing. I'm not sure. Any guesses, guys? Now I want to try the cruise control. Wow. The thing is, it's all in Japanese, so I don't understand at all. Cruise.
Should be, yeah, click set.
Okay, so it's cruise control, not adaptive. Oh, but I'm very impressed. It's actually very easy to use. The thing is, it's all in Japanese, so I don't understand at all. Another thing that I noticed is also the floor mat is rubber. So again, it ties in with the whole, outdoorsy. It's very easy to clean if it's rubber, especially when you go off-road and it's muddy. You put it on your normal carpet, it's so, like your Maggie carpet is so difficult to clean, but with rubber floor mats, very, very easy. From inside, it feels like actually a very big car. Like, very, very spacious, very big.
Yeah, if we don't tell you, it's just like a normal car.
Yeah.
Like a normal, regular size car.
Yeah.
You can see very high, very spacious.
You have a 160 and a 170 here. For visibility wise, the front feels very long because my dash actually feels like there's a lot of space in front. But in reality, when you get out of the car, it's actually very short. Your front is very, very short. I feel like I sit lower here than the coupe. Because everything is higher. It gives me the illusion that I'm sitting lower. But it's a very, very comfortable, very easy to use, very easy to drive. And I'm going at about 40 right now, so NVH is good. Let me just try and go a bit faster. Okay, so when you accelerate, you can hear the CVT. Okay, that is really bad lah. That one I would say like, oh okay, it could be. It's just something you have to live with. But in Japan, like Japan cars or JDMs usually they make it CVT so that it's more fuel efficient. And it's a K car. Holy, I'm not even flooring it. I'm just pretty loud. Now I'm about 80 to 100. I would say the NVH is pretty good.
Power is not bad as well.
Power,
right?
Yeah.
For 600.
Correct, 660 turbocharged.
Turbocharged. The car is lightweight, that's why the power is good. And you won't feel that underpowered.
And when you're driving, like the suspension is good as well, it's comfortable. And when you are going fast on bends, the steering actually weighted. Other than that, I think it's a very good car lah. I would actually like really, how much is it lah? I would really get this over the Honda N-Box. I think the N-Box is like very practical, very nice, but this one adds styling into it. Like you go in and then you're like, wow, actually it looks very beautiful, it looks very nice. The N-Box is just pure utilitarian. It's just, yeah.
Got its own style, got its own unique style, and everything, what function button.
Yeah.
Then we've got heated seat, 2 USB port.
Now y'all would say, yeah, Malaysia heated seat for what? Right? But then I feel like Malaysia has been getting colder and colder recently. Like in the afternoon very hot, but sometimes when it rains, it gets really, really cold. And someone like me gets cold very easily. Heated seats are wonders, especially when you have a very sensitive nose.
Actually useful in the morning. Okay, kids again.
Link it says yeah, useful in the morning as well. Very, very, very thoroughly impressed with this car. The Taft. Right, so let us know what you think, guys. And again, if you're interested in this car, hit CCQ up. All his details are below. Major thanks to the Concept for allowing me to rev a bit, touch a bit, more or less a bit. Thank you so much, CCQ.
Okay.
Thanks, the
You're welcome.
Concept.